Okay, welcome back to another YouTube video starring Hudson. We're doing brakes on my girlfriend's car. Imagine that.
And we got the truck.
This is a 2018 GMC Acadia Denali. I've already started breaking the wheels loose. I'm going to use my new air jack, see how that does.
Yep.
Get the wheel off, and then we will get the brakes off.
And then we're going to get my head off.
Okay. I've used this thing a little bit, this air jack. I got it pretty cheap off of Facebook Marketplace, of course. Compressor's going to kick on as soon as I fill this hose. I guarantee it. Well, check valve must be sticking. Ooh, it didn't kick on, but it's close. Right on the verge.
Right on the verge.
Got a new media mod for this thing. Can you guys see it?
Yes, we do.
Got the microphone on there. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Okay, we're gonna go right on the pinch weld.
And we're going to jack this.
Never lifted a vehicle with this before, as I said. This thing's got like an actual frame on it. Interesting. And we'll go up slow.
Slow, slow.
Yeah.
Oh, the body's going up. The body in the front is going up. Rest of that is going up. Then in the front's going up. It needs a light of air.
Doing the front. One side at a time. Make sure we have no accidents. We'll put that like so.
I love you, Daddy.
Make sure you get your head under here while you're putting the pin in the jack stand. Okay. Let it down some. Wheel still off the ground? Yep.
Yeah, I told you.
Okay, we'll get to doing these brakes. I'm gonna grab my seat. I also got a golf cart. So we can get this airline out of here. I forgot. Oh, I see what's wrong with it. There, it should seal now. There we go. All right. Get this wheel off of here. Already broken them loose. Show you a secret on doing this. I think that's a 15. Looks like a 15. I'll grab a 15. It was in fact not a 15, it was a 17. So we're gonna make this real easy. You ready for this? Grab this. You can turn the wheel too to make it easier. Give it a little pop.
Let's see what the washer sounds like now.
Pull your caliper bolt out. And you can just fold this up out of the way. Bing bong.
Daddy,
There's your brakes.
Daddy, do you need this for your airplane?
You still have pretty good meat on them still. But she's got new ones. Oh, there's semi-metallic, it looks like. See the little flakes in there? That's probably why they were squeaking. Wasn't quite on the square tabs yet, but we got new ones. Might as well replace them. Because she wasn't sure. She heard brake noise and she just panicked and bought brake pads. For good reason too, because the dealership on her old car charged her almost $1,000 for new brakes. Well, I can tell you for free, I'm not a dealership, and we got new pads. Wherever they're at. Is this new pads? Get the old clips out. Just give it a little peely dealy. A lot of times rust will build up on the bracket itself and push these clips into the pad. Well, that holds the pad against the rotor because they can't come back like they're supposed to. But looks like still got the factory paint on these. I'm not gonna worry about cleaning them up. Not this time around. Next time around will be a different story. Got new clips for the pads. These are the clips. Slide the clips on. Like so. Grab your other clip. Slide that on. You want to make sure it clips around the bracket. Like so. If that one didn't clip, grab your hammer. Okay, those are seated. Grab our new pads. Squealer tab always on the back.
My truck is backing up. Look, it's jacked up.
You got a jacked up monster truck?
Yeah. On the back because I need to work on it.
That slides in like so. Grab your front pad. It will not have a squealer tab on it. So this does not have a squealer tab. Now this is all just personal preference, but I always put the squealer tabs on the back and on the front. Pads. Put these little retainers in here. I think this stops. It's supposed to stop like brake chatter. I think. For a C-clamp from Harbor Freight. Don't take that sticker off. Make sure you don't get it on the brake line. The reason why I've pushed pistons back is because you're putting new pads on, and the pistons have already pushed out some because of the wear on the front pads. So you gotta push those back in to make room for the new pads. Those are nice and flat. That dust boot looks questionable. Did not go back with the piston. I think it's still clipped on the piston. It's just the front layer. This one's doing the same thing. Should be fine. Should be. One thing we could do, which I'm not going to do today, I just don't have the time for it, but you can actually take the brake line off. You want to pinch that so you don't drain in the reservoir, and then add a little bit of compressed air, pop the pistons out, and then you can put replace the dust boot or put it back to where it's supposed to be. I think we'll be okay. If not, we'll know it. Okay, we'll get our spring on there. Okay, I'm going to hold this like this, slide this down over it so it holds it. Like that. And then we'll put our other spring on the bottom. Like so. Okay, put our bolt back in. Oops, don't do that. You can do a star pattern, and then to make sure you got them all tight, you can do a circle. That's the only time you're allowed to do that. Okay, put air back in this thing. Lift it up. Okay. And then we can let it down. Spot, close our dump valve, open our fill valve. Vehicle's off the ground. Slide our jack under here. Let the air out. Okay. And we're good to work on this thing. Wheel to the side. Flip this up. Pull our springs off. About the same as the other side.
Daddy, is it cool when the tire does this, Daddy? Is it cool?
Yeah, it's lowered now.
And the other tire's up. Or down.
Yep.
You was doing this tire too?
Mm-hmm. It's got brakes on all four wheels, but we're just doing the front for today.
Then you're doing the back ones tomorrow? So you're going to be working on this tomorrow over a kid, right?
No, honey, no, no, no. The front wear more than the rear.
So the back ones are the new ones?
Mm-hmm. Square tab on the back. Like I said, you can turn the wheel to make it easier for you, but I just didn't, okay? I'm sorry. Making it harder for myself. You can grease these up too if you feel like it, but I don't like to because of the risk of getting grease on the pad. But you can if you want. Okay, get our C-clamp, little brake pad instead of a C-clamp.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what I'm talking about? Because see, it's pushing on one side more than the other. That's fine, we'll just manually do it. I think those are pushed back. They are. New pads, we'll do the same thing like we did on the other side. We'll put our spring in first because it wants to push the pad out. So if you can get the spring on there, hold it with your hands and slide the caliper over it. Make sure your pin slides. Or on the bottom, however you want to look at it. Make sure our airline's down to the tire. Not be good. Need to put new screws in this thing. One important thing I cannot stress enough. One important thing I can't stress enough is when you get in the car after you do brakes, before you even shift it out of park, pump the brakes. Pump the brakes, okay? You know why? Because we separated, you know, we compressed the pistons in the caliper, so now you have a gap. When you go to back out of the garage or whatever, if you've got something behind you and you go to hit the brakes, it'll go to the floor because it's filling up that gap that we pushed to get the new, or to get the caliper over the new pads. From experience, I did brakes, didn't think about it, went to go back out of the garage, couldn't stop, and I about hit the other garage across the driveway. So, one thing to take note of. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this video. I'm gonna go ahead and torque these wheels down. We'll not forget that. And we're going to get this car back on the road, as they say. So her car is completely done. Well, for the brakes anyway. The rears, I'll check them. I don't think they're gonna need replaced. The fronts didn't really look all that bad, but they were making noise, and I think they were semi-metallic. So now she's got quieter pads on there. Hopefully they don't make any noise, and get her back on the road. So thanks for watching. I'll see y'all in the next one. I wanted to get at least some of my thoughts into this video. I can't thank all of you enough. We had just broke 700 subscribers. Wow, that's crazy. Next goal is 1,000, of course, and then we just keep growing from there. But hopefully you guys like the videos. I know I don't post regularly, but I am trying to do better. I've been saying it the last couple of videos. I'm honestly trying to do better. We've got a big block we've got to work on. It has compression coming out through the carburetor, so we need to figure out if there's an intake valve open or an exhaust valve staying closed. We need to figure that out. We need to figure out which cylinder it is, and then we'll go from there, pull the valve covers off and see what the rockets are doing and go from there. So again, I appreciate you guys very much. Hopefully we can continue to grow together. And look at this. We already got merch, and we're at 700 subscribers. So if you guys are interested in merch, let me know and we can get some shirts to you. Hudson, hold this and show them the back of my shirt. Point it at Daddy. That's what the back looks like. Thank you. It's got my eBay store on the back, and then it has a couple pictures and a quote. So, making something out of nothing. That's what we do here. Alright, I won't talk you guys' ear off anymore, okay? I promise. Just look forward to the next video. I'll see you guys there. Take care.